there guys, it's me Malorian, and I thought I'd do a very quick real talk talking about my addiction to clickbait. So the recent news and why, I'm doing my fourth video this week type thing, is that yeah, I was banned from the General War Machine discussion forum there on Facebook because apparently I'm trolling them with my clickbaity titles. So yeah, here I'm planning that I'm going to be trying to start the year off by being positive, like this is why the game's doing really well, it's not going to be dying whatsoever, and this is what you should do when you're trying to survive in a place that doesn't have a store, because somebody even asked me that question. And yeah, getting the crack back. And I mean, I can't say I'm not without blame. Of course, I know that my titles are a bit pushed and they're designed to be like that, but I want to kind of explain why and where it kind of comes from and why I'm going to continue to do it regardless of, some admin banning me for a week. So the big thing to understand is I've been doing this for a very long time, kind of like an embarrassingly long time. One thing to maybe think of is if you're a War Machine player is that I haven't always been doing this in War Machine. I started off with it doing for my 40k and my fantasy. It only came on after, and so I have been able to see what type of videos do well and what ones don't do well. Now, there's always, the whole idea that sometimes a video might not do well because maybe my content's shit, right? There could always just be that. I gotta be honest, I gotta be humble. Maybe it's just because it's something where people aren't interested in it. Maybe it's just a bad time, right? If I release something in the holidays and nobody has time to watch, well, of course it's not gonna do well and stuff like that. Or maybe there's just so many other people doing such good content that they get it all. I think the big thing, though, to keep in mind with all this is, why am I making these videos? Why am I spending the time to do this? And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want this to help the hobby. I want people to be energized and optimistic about their game. I want them to learn and get better at it, because the more they understand and the more success they find, the more they're going to enjoy this game, and that's going to up that positivity just right there. And I mean, of course, there's that other part where when I'm doing some of these things, it's also kind of reflective as well. I get something from it where, when I do a battle report, I learn the mistakes I made, and when I do videos talking about whatever, I get corrected sometimes, right? Like in the Void podcast, turns out we said it wrong. It's for the turn, not the round, for going incorporeal. That's great, So you learn, I learn. It's fantastic. It's a win-win. Let's get back to the clickbait. So I did this for a long time, and it would be aggravating because I would make a video. It's like, wow, this is something that people need to think about. It's really important. And I'd put it out there. Almost nothing. There would be almost no views whatsoever. And again, that could be because I'm garbage, but even compared to my other videos, almost nothing. It's like, well, okay, I'll just do a video on this. Oh, weird. That one got some more. And I played around with this more and more, and I think the height of what I tried doing when I was trying to test these things is that I did one video where I talked about sexy Warhammer models and did a thumbnail of a sexy lady lying there. And wouldn't you know, boom, that one explodes. Now, it exploded so much that I did this video years ago, and it still outperforms everything I do now. So when you look now, every month, what video got the most views, it's that one. And it's frustrating. It was one of the things that made me want to take a break, because why do I even try if that's the way I need to do it? I mean, honestly, if I want to be making money on YouTube and getting views for that, I should not be doing the content I'm making. I should be going in and doing some kid videos. They're just going to say, here kid, here's a tablet with Malorian reading a story or doing flashy colors, or maybe a whole bunch of true clickbait things, just hey, sexy whatever and girl pictures, and that's going to draw them in. But the reason why I then came back from my break and kind of thought that I still want to do this is because it still gets the message to the people I want to have it go to. So for example, let's take my Season 1, Episode 1 title, which is, Will War Machine Die in 2020? Well, who's going to click on that video? Well, hopefully everybody, though that's not going to happen. The two main groups of people that I want to be clicking on that is, one, the people who think that War Machine won't die, but they're worried. You know, like, I love this game, but I'm not sure. Whoa, 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 Malorian's talking about maybe it dying. They want to watch it, they take a look at it, and they learn like, oh, okay, all this is stuff I don't need to worry about it. Great. The second person that I want to catch with that is a person that's super negative. Like, yeah, War Machine's totally going to die. Preach, Malorian, preach. And then I'll get on there and I'll tell them, look, you're wrong. It's not going to die. Everything's going a lot better than you keep on trolling about. So it's weird because it seems like I'm trolling with these clickbait titles, but I'm actually trying to correct the trolls that are out there who have like not even played the game for years, and yet they're the ones on the forums going like, yeah, it's dead, it's stupid, it's been dead forever. It's like, oh yeah, you probably let it die, right? So this is why I do them. And the biggest thing that I feel too is that I'm not doing it to a way that, you know, is egregious. And I know there's people who get angry with it because when it is done to an egregious degree, that's what makes you mad. So for example, if I was to say in my clickbait thing, why War Machine will die, or something like that, where it's completely false to what I'm actually trying to tell you, that would be something I didn't want to do. I want to say something that's more open-ended to what the general topic is about, but I'm not going to say something in the title that's absolutely wrong, right? I'm not going to say War Machine will die. The other thing is I don't want to be doing this as a clickbait to roll you in and then have no reward for you. Nothing that like, haha, you clicked on the video, I gotta click, now get out of here. Or again, all these things are being done so that we can have this shared for information, so I can get you excited, blah, 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 blah. But sometimes it's crazy, where it's just because of those people that have done it egregious. And I saw one thing where I was like, compared to BuzzFeed even, I wish I was that popular. But the thing is, like with some of these BuzzFeed things, is that they make people angry. And I've now had 2 times where I've had my stuff really crack back against me. One is this one here with the General War Machine, where look, guess what, guys? I'm going to put in the effort. I want to be Captain Positivity. Let's start off. Let's go. And like, boom, immediately shot out of the sky. The second one had to do when I was actually trying to start running Magic the Gathering events. What happened in this one is that we had a perfect situation. We had a store where they were going to be giving us the venue for free, and they were going to be giving us something like 100 or 200, I can't remember what, but like a significant amount of prize money for us to give out, just so that we pull people in the doors, assuming that they'll buy drinks and food and stuff like this. And that's amazing. I mean, if you know anything about Magic the Gathering, normally to go in and play with the stuff you have to spend like $10 or whatever each time you go in. And I mean, just imagine if that's how your weekly gaming was. If you want to go in and play, you got to spend $10, and maybe you're at a spot like that. But the thing is that this was such an amazing opportunity, I thought people were going to lap it up. But the way that I went and I put it out there is I started presenting this, trying to get a bit of a splash, and because there's hundreds, there's thousands of Magic players. I started with memes, and again, not really fully clickbait titles, but things are supposed to grab your attention. Like, you know, wouldn't it be amazing if playing for free type thing? And apparently that way of going out there and trying to make it seem flashy threw people completely off, and the thing failed. The whole thing failed. You know, almost nobody showed up. The venue that was sponsoring this said, nope, it's not worth our time. And this amazing opportunity slipped through the fingers because a few people got extremely angry and then just attacked it and just spewed their vile all over where I was trying to do this on Facebook, and then it died. So there clearly are risks to what I'm doing. I kind of feel like in the end, the risk is worth the reward. You know, the fact that if I don't do these things, I'll put out this video talking about why War Machine won't die, and maybe 100 people will watch it. Or I can do a title like I did, and now hundreds more of people will watch it. So despite the heat, it's worth it. You know, a week ban on a Facebook group is nothing in the long term. I will be back in there as soon as my week thing's up. I'll be in there posting more videos, and hopefully those ones will have titles that won't make people upset. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye.